Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today is Friday freebie day. Now we are on 131. Can you believe it? We've done 131 Friday freebies. How exciting. Now I'm going to stick to the theme of black and white because we did one last week. I do have the ink for my printer now, which I am pleased about. So we are back on track. I had a couple of dodgy cartridges. For some reason they just didn't want to work in my machine, so we are back on track. But I wanted this one because, as you all know, I'm doing my Folks of the Forest. I know I keep mentioning it, my new journal one that I will be doing, and I wanted a tree which I could sort of like decorate. So I thought you guys might like this as well, so I thought it would be ideal as a Friday freebie. Now I put it in sort of like a little frame excuse me, and I've got some butterflies which you can cut out and decorate as well. Now you can colour these in, you can print this onto pattern paper, tea stain paper, whatever you like. Now I do have one which I've printed onto some of my tea stain paper, and I just think that looks lovely, really lovely. Now you can use this as like 4 seasons, so you can decorate them in the 4 seasons of the year, and wouldn't that look lovely with sort of like snow on it? And then you've got some like little flowers, and I've got the butterflies, so I'm going to show you a couple of ones that I've done, and then we will decorate this one. So I'm going to give you an idea of how I've done it. So I'm just going to pop this to the side. Now I've printed this one on a 160 GSM paper. Now this is the first one. Now I've made this into like a little greetings card which says good luck on it, and I've coloured in the butterflies that you get with it, cut them out, and then I've just popped them on the tree. And I just think that looks so pretty, and I've just stuck them on just by their little body bit, so it's sort of like 3-dimensional on there, and I just think that looks so lovely. And I've just coloured a little bit on the background and inked it, and then just stuck it onto a piece of a card, just a brown card. So I think that would look lovely just to pop in the post as a good luck or thinking of you card, which would be lovely, isn't it? And then I've done this one here, which I've sort of like got some stickles, of course, and I've got some like little flowers. Well, they're my flowers. I've made these out of just little hole punches. Now I've done a tutorial on making these before, but I'll show you again today. I've added a little bit of colour to the background, and I've just stuck these on, and I just think it looks like sort of like a little blossom tree, doesn't it? If you've got little flowers, then obviously you can punch those out as well, but I didn't have any, but I did find one in my stash which has got like little flowers on it, which I've got, but they are quite big, which are like this, so I'm not quite sure whether they would be too big on there. But I quite like just the little ones, and of course I've got my little butterflies from my assorted butterfly kit as well. But I just think that's lovely. And then I've done this one. This is to go into my journal, which I've used some leaves, and I've just coloured some orange card, or some white cards with orangey brown colour, and I just think that looks so lovely. So I'm going to pop this into my journal as a pocket. So what I would do is I would just stick these 3 sides down, and then I would have a nice pocket. I've done it a size that we can actually pop onto a journal page like this, so that would go on there. So I would stick the 3 sides down, and then we would have a little pocket there, which I just think would look really lovely. Loving it. So I'm going to show you. I'm not quite sure which one I want. This one's going to go into my other journal, so I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to pop in here yet, but I will have a think. I might even put 2 of those into my journal. I'm not sure yet, but I will add one to the Friday freebie journal. But I just think they're lovely, so let's pop those up there. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to show you how I've coloured it in. Now I'm using my chalks. Now you can get chalks. I've got a link to these ones in my Amazon storefront. Let's just make sure I'm in view. There we go. Which are lovely. They're Pebbles make, and I just think they are gorgeous. So I'm not going to cut this out yet. I'm just going to colour it first, because I'm going to show you how to do it. But actually first I might just show you how to do the butterflies. Really simple. Now you can colour them in however you like, but if you've got chalks, this is absolutely perfect. Now I've got these, which are little pom-poms, which you can buy in the shop, really inexpensive. Now to do these, look, if you get a little bit of pink or whatever colour, instead of just going, you're going to cut them out anyway. So I have just, instead of trying to colour them in without going over the edges, just go over the top, because you're going to cut it out and you're not going to see the messy bit behind it. So then I've got pink, a little bit of purple. Let's get a bit darker purple on there, like that. A little bit of blue. Look at that. Doesn't that look gorgeous? So you can obviously do them the colours that you want to decorate your tree in. But again, you don't have to use these butterflies. You can pop whatever you like on there. So look at that. Brush that off, and then you just cut around those, and then you've got these beautiful little butterflies on there. Okay, so I'm going to do the background on here first. Let me make it a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to go for green on the back, just on the bottom, just a little bit. And this is really lovely to colour, because it gives you a really nice sort of like soft look to your work. So what should we have? And then I'm going to just do a little bit of blue at the top through the tree. Now again, if you've got a laser printer, you can obviously pop some watercolour on here, but I have only got my inkjet, and that the ink will smudge if I sort of get it wet. So I'm just going over it with chalks, but again you can use pencils or pastels or whatever you like, or just print it onto some coloured paper. But I think that looks beautiful. I love it. So there we go. That's just what I'm going to do on the background. I will probably ink around the edge here, or maybe should I just pop a little bit of brown, because we're going to cut it out anyway, aren't we? So let's just go round here. Probably easier to colour this before you cut it out, actually. Let's just go around the edge. This is a really nice therapeutic one with a bit of colouring in, like this. So the Friday freebies, let me just tell you quick about the Friday freebies. If you wanted to download it, you need to be in the Facebook group, which is the Happiness and Crafting Facebook group, and there is a link to join the group under the video. And that's how you will get the download. Pop in there, join the group, and you can download these, and you can download the last 10 weeks as well. So you've missed the Christmassy ones and you're still doing a Christmas journal, there's some Christmassy ones that you can download in there as well. And if you are not on Facebook, you can purchase these, not these ones yet. These one won't be in the shop for a couple of weeks yet until I have a little set of 4. But you can get all the Black Friday freebies in my Etsy shop. Let me just turn this around at very, very minimal cost, because it's just to cover my Etsy fees, that's all. So that's everybody that's not on Facebook. But if you're on Facebook, pop over and you can download them and print this off. And because it's black and white, it's a nice ink saver. Oh, I do have another kit I want to show you in a minute, which is a black and white embellishment kit, which is I have been asked for quite a few times to do, which is a sort of ink saver. So when your printer is run out of ink, they are great ones to have, because you can still journal and have them ready there. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to cut this out now. I'm just going to take my big scissors. Now, of course, you can use your guillotine, paper cutter, whatever you've got. I'm going to cut these off. But I think these look so pretty, don't they? The little butterflies on there. So let's just chop this down quickly, nice and, well, try and do it neatly. I've just left a little border on there, just so it sort of like frames the tree. And of course, once you've done this, you can colour it and you can laminate it if you wanted it to, and pop it into your journal. Make a little pocket with it, whatever you like. My scissors have gone very squeaky. Okay, so just cut that off around the edges, and that's framed it lovely. I think that looks really lovely. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make these little blossomy things. Now, they are so simple. I have got a little hand punch here, which is, I don't know what size this is. I really don't know what size this is, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of scrap paper. Now, I'm just going to scrunch this up. This is what I've cut it off with. I went and scrunched it up. And all I'm going to do, now you can print, you can punch out coloured paper if you've got coloured paper, but to make your own colours, what colours shall we have? Shall we just do the nice purpley pinks? Just colour your own paper and punch them out. So you can have a little bit of colour on here. You can mix the colours up. You can have a little bit of purple in there as well. Don't need too much. Just wipe that off. So there we go, a little bit of nice colour on there. And all I'm going to do now, where's my foam? I've got a foam pad here. Now this hole punch, it catches them underneath here. Now I do have a link on my Amazon account as well, so you can just have a look just to see what they're like. Now I'm just going to punch these out. So we just want quite a few of these just to make our little blossoms. Now I've already got some made as well, not in these colours. So I'm just going to empty that out. So that's really good. I do like this one because it catches it. Now I'm going to take these now. I hope you can see that they all probably look quite white. They're quite pale, aren't they? But they will look better once they are made into little circles. Now all I'm going to do, pop them around the right way. I'm going to take my little ball tool like this, and I'm just going to push it in, and that's it. That's how simple these are to make. Now if you don't have this foam pad, now I think this foam pad is I got from vellum, you know, where you mark vellum, which I haven't done for, gosh, I don't know how many years. I think this is where that's from. And turn these over like this. So this is fun to do. Now I have done this in a video, but I cannot remember what video I did these in. It may have even been a Friday freebie one. I think it might have been where I had the little fence or the little bird houses. I am not sure. Let's just turn these over like this. fun to do. Okay, so just get your little ball tool and stick them in. Now again, if you've got little flower punches or anything like that, little diddy ones, then you can use those. And I also have some little ones in here as well, little pink ones. Let me tip those out. So I've got some little pink ones that we could use as well in here, which are ready done. But I do think these flowers, I don't know whether they're going to be too big or too small. I don't know. I like these little ones. So let's pop that to the side. I'm going to take my glue, just make a little bit more room on my desk. Take this, am I in the right place? Shall I go in just a little bit? There we go. Let's hope that doesn't go blurry. Now what I'm going to do, let me take those tweezers. I'm going to just pop them on the tree first, like this, just so I know where I would like them, like this. And I think popping them into little clusters of 3 looks really nice, as little bottoms, and then you just put the odd one here and there, like that. But I think little clusters of 3 looks perfect. So the little pink one there, like that. Pop these on. I think that, so again, you can pop the little butterflies on, or leaves, or what I was thinking as well, if you had little photographs, you could almost do like a little family tree, couldn't you? Or you could put little names on there. You could write little names and pop the little your immediate family, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Like that. Or a little baby names on there and their date of birth. Lots of ideas, lots and lots of ideas you could do, but I just thought, because I was doing a tree anyway, I thought you guys might like a little tree as well, because or maybe I could put one in my Christmas journal and pop some snow on it. That's an idea. I might do that actually. These, do you think I have enough? Let's see. Pick a few little pink ones. Put that. Love it. I know I'm putting them on first and I've got to take them off and put some glue on, but I just wanted to make sure they are even and I had enough of them on here. So let's just put 3 here. Let's have a little few. Little pink one there. One there. Okay, there we go. Another one like that. So that looks lovely, doesn't it? Should we have a little odd one here and there? Should we have another single one like that? There we go. Love it. So all I'm going to do now, take my glue out, move these down just a little bit, pop a little bit of glue on there, just get your tweezers, take your tweezers and stick it on like that. Lovely. Pop these on. I think a little sort of family tree would look lovely. I might do that for my daughter and put the girls on it. Maybe I'll put one of my mum and me, my daughter and my 2 granddaughters. So just the girlies. Would be nice, wouldn't it? One on there. So you get the idea now, don't you? So I'm going to pop these on there. And then what I've done, I've got some stickles, and I pop some stickles in the middle as well, just to bring a little bit of sparkle to the tree. like that. Like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this off quickly. I might just quickly speed this up so you don't have to sit through me watching me pop each one on individually. Okay, so I've just stuck all of those on and I've added a little bit of the stickles to it. So I'm just hoping you can sort of like see that, which I just think looks really, really lovely. Now I'm loving it. So that's all done. So I have two like that now. This one's a little bit greener. I actually put some stickles on the bottom as well. So I'm just going to add maybe a little bit more green to the bottom. Let me just. So again, this is entirely up to you how you colour yours. I'm going to just add a little bit more to this like that, and then a tiny bit of brown on there. So just gives like a little bit of shadow to the tree. Just blow that off. But I just think it looks so, so lovely. Now I think maybe I will pop this one onto a card. So shall I get a piece of card? Now I've got a card here which is a really nice greetings card like that, and I'm going to get a background. I don't make cards on video very often. Go look at this one. Could have a little bit of green, but I think that might be a bit too much. Maybe I will just stick with some tea stain paper. I've got some nice scrunchy paper here, which I think might look a little bit better. I think. Now this is quite a big greetings card that I've got here. I can't remember. I think I've got them in the storefront, Amazon storefront, but I will probably have a look and see. Let me just cut this down just a little bit. Let's use our Fiskars cutter. Let me just take that tiny little slice off there like that. And then let's just eyeball this, shall we? Say about there, roughly there. Oops, get that little piece out of the way. So that goes down. So that's perfect. Now I've got some fabulous news as well, because we are nearly at 60,000 subscribers. So if you are watching this and you are not subscribed to my channel, please do, because we are on nearly 60,000 subscribers, and I'm hoping if we get there by Sunday, I will announce a giveaway, because Sunday is the 15th of January, and that is the day in 2018, is the day, January the 18th, 2018, is when I did my very first video. So I will have done videos now on YouTube, or been on YouTube for 5 years. So how exciting is that? So, and I have an amazing giveaway for you. It is a sponsored giveaway, so I can't wait to tell you what we're going to be doing. So I'm really excited about that. So look at that. Doesn't that look nice? I like that. Maybe I will ink the edge of here. So yes, how exciting. Oops, I've got glitter on there. So it's a good one. It's a good one. So can you believe it's been 5 years? It's crazy, isn't it? How time flies, and how many videos I've done, and how many Friday freebies. Huge amount. And some of you, I just want to say a big thank you, because you have been with me from the very beginning. And you know who you are. You are all my special people that have been there with me from the whole time, which is great. So I couldn't do it without any of you. So there we go. I'm going to just go around there. That looks nice and grungy, doesn't it? Around the outside, and this looks so pretty. What did I do on my card? Here it is. Take this off, pop this down, and then that will just sit on there like that. Now maybe I should ink this a little bit. I think I will just pop that. Am I in the right place? Sorry if I'm out of view. Now I could probably, what I could do, I wonder if I could pop sort of like some little brads or something through there. I want to make it just look a little bit different. 1, 2. I'm going to just pop a little bit of glue on there and stick this on like that, just so it holds it down. Now this is wet, so it's not the best idea, is it? Shall we get some brads and pop them in there? Let's see what I have got. Okay, so I've got some brads in here. Now I think I'll just go for these, just the standard little ones here. Now I need this to make some holes in, so I'm going to pop these back in my little pot here, just so they don't go everywhere. I think I might make a few of these so I've got them to embellish other things with. Pop that on here. Look at me, I've got, it's not the brightest idea of doing it with a wet one, is it? With wet stickles. Let's just get our pokey tool. I'm going to just make a little hole there. I think I've got stickles on my fingers. Pop that through there and pop that through there. Like that. Just nice, just to add something else to it so it's not just stuck on there. Just open that up at the back. Push that down. That looks really nice, doesn't it? I don't think I'll stick it onto the card until it's dry, because I'm just going to make a big mess otherwise. So let's just pop that through there. Open that up at the back. This would make a nice front of a journal actually as well, wouldn't it? Has a journal cover on there. Stick those down. I don't need that. I don't need that on there, but I do like those. Now I've got a few words. Do you think these would work? These would work. What can we have on it? We could have all sorts. We've got some little ones here. Anniversary, birthday, congratulations, Mother's Day, welcome, friendship. Maybe we'll put a friendship, because a tree, that's quite nice, isn't it? This is a nice one. Actually, this would be a lovely one if you put friendship on it as Happy Mail, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that? It's like a little friendship tree. Where should we have it? Halfy, on and off. I do like this. Sorry, am I in? Keep popping out a few. There we are. Like this. Maybe I won't put it on a card. Maybe I will pop it on, make a little folder instead of putting it on a card. Now I like that just there. Got a little bit of foam tape here, which I cut off, oopsie daisy, before. Take a little bit of fluffy off there, pop that on there, just lifts it up just a little bit, Gives it a little bit of height on there. So I'm going to stick it half on and half off. Look at that. I do think that's lovely, isn't it? Love it. So I think I might make a folder with this one instead of putting it on a card. So I think I will use that in another video, because I don't have anything really to make a folder with, but if you know what I mean, I can put that on there, make a little folder and put that on top. That looks better than the white. I think that looks lots better than the white. So I will do that. I will do that in another video actually. We'll make a little folder to put this in, or a little pocket. Actually, you could just make a little pocket, couldn't you? Okay, I will do that another one and we will finish that one off. But I love that. I think that looks really, really lovely. So I'm going to pop this to the side. Beautiful little friendship one. Now quickly, I just want to show you another idea, because I've got, look, I've got stickers everywhere. I'm going to pop this to the side. I want to show you the new kit. Now this is the new one, but I want to show you this, which I have in this kit as well. I just wanted to show you the idea I had for using it. So I'll show you that in a minute. I'll just flick through this first. So this is 14 pages. It's an ephemera sort of embellishment kit, and it's in black and white. I've printed it off in monochrome, and I just think it looks really, really nice. So it's got all sorts, real mixture of everything in it, different things, tags and little pockets and all sorts of things in lots of different styles. So we've got the cows and we've got the nice big cockerel there, all sorts of things. Look at this, some film strips, love it. So we've got all sorts of things. This would look lovely as well, I think, printed onto coffee or tea stain paper, because that would make it really, really vintage. Or you can just ink it up, but there's such a mixture of different things in here, which I just think are going to be so handy. This is the one that I want to show you what I've done with, because I think it's really, really lovely. Because you don't really see triangles very often, do you? Because they're a bit of an odd thing to have. Now we've got some big, beautiful tags. We've got 6 big ones like that, and what we've done, we've shrunk these down, because a lot of you find it difficult to put 2 things on a page. When I tend to shrink things down because I like them in different sizes. So I have done that for you already. So I've done it on 2 per page, on that one, on that one. We have got this one as well. So you've got the smaller little triangles. We've got the 6 tags on there as well, which are smaller, and I've got 2 beautiful envelopes as well. So this is a really lovely kit, and it's just black and white, so you can print that on any color you like. It's a nice one to have in your stash as well. So this is the little triangle one. I've just got it held together with a little paper clip, but I thought it would look really nice kept on. So if you stuck the end piece onto your page, and then when this pulls out, it sort of like twists round and opens out, and I just think, look at that, and it just flips back down again. So I would stick this to my page, whether you stick these 2 sides and have like a little pocket on that side, but as you open it up, it just sort of like, I don't know whether you remember, we used to have those like the Rubik's cubes, but they used to be the same era as that, but they used to be snakes, and they used to sort of like flip, and you twist them in different directions. I don't know whether you know what I'm talking about, but this is what it reminds me of, and it just flips in, and you've got that to journal on as well on the back. And what I will do, I will just do that, and then I would hold it together with a paper clip. Now this isn't the best paper clip, I don't think, but it's the one that I had to hand. It's the one that I was making. I was making some of these lovely little string ones, but I just think that's lovely. And I think if you just stuck these down, you have another tiny little pocket which you could put any little bit of ephemera in. I've got a piece of card there, so you could just stick that in, little note, anything on the corner of your journal page. I just think that is really, really lovely. And again, just hold together with a paper clip on there. So that's why I wanted to show you, just to see, to give you an idea how to use that. But today is the Friday freebie. I have used the white one, but this is what you're going to get this week, which is lovely. These are some ideas for you. So I've got these beautiful ones. This one, I love the leaves. Now, I did colour these leaves, which I showed you in the previous video. And this is them coloured. So I don't know whether you saw the last video, but I have, this is the original. And this is the hard stuff. This is really hard, and I wanted to colour it to make it softer, or I wanted to make it softer. So, and it's taken the colour really, really well. And I just scrunched it up. So I'll show you how to do. I'll tell you about it in the last video. So I just scrunched it up like that, wet it, and then put some of my Distress Oxide inks on it, and it's come out all lovely and soft, and it's perfect for these little leaves on the tree. So there we go, guys, and don't forget you've got your butterflies on there, and all as I did with those, whatever I did with the other butterflies, I don't know now, because I've got a big mess on my desk. Here we are, there they are, look, and I coloured them in, and then I got my little white Posca pen, this one will do, and then I just popped some little dots, or however you want on there. Colour the whole thing in with dots, or you can just draw around it like that. Just colour them in however you like, and I just think they look lovely, and you just cut them out and pop them onto your tree. Beautiful, lots of ideas. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with your trees, and I just think they're great. Oops, that one's got ink, that's got wet stickles on it, so I shall leave that one. I'll pop that one to the side before I make even more mess. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on Sunday for hopefully the start of my giveaway video. So there we go, guys. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.